Okay, this is just an excuse to get literally any video out and to avoid doing any homework. So, um, like 2 trash runs ago, Juno asked me, "Can you do a step-by-step analysis, buddy?" Here it is. So, first level, I already taken this one, and it's that. You may wonder, looking at the past like World 1 record video, why not just take this one? Because I can't. You literally cannot. It's not, you can't, no. That's not what you do. And then this part is just slow. This part is just infinitely, you can't even cut through the building here. Yeah, this one is just a whole lot of nothing. And the exact same issue here with the window that has no collision, and then you just waste time here. You know, you may think, oh yeah, this is possible, I can do that. I can't. So that's essentially like the entire that's gonna be my rationale for a lot of things. Oh, this looks possible, but I can't pull it off, so that's why I don't do it. You'll be seeing this theme a lot. And I realized I have the level select, whatever. Okay, well now everything's blurry. That's perfect. Okay, so that's really bad. That is actually never mind. Here is kind of just the really basic one. So initially, I used to jump here, take this ramp, and then just climb up this. Then I realized I can just, like, wall jump onto that platform and go onto here, because I'm 100% sure this is just faster, and it's a lot faster than just, like, trying to time your jump to get onto here. I don't think you can, honestly. You have to double jump on every single one of these regardless. And then 3 should just be a gimme, because this is like this is given right to you. Like, come on, this shouldn't be. Now 4 is where I have issues, because I posted my run into the I posted my run somewhere, and then like current top one player for this world, pushing, like, blowing me completely out of the water, said that he comes out of that level with the exact same time if he just takes the route normally. Which low-key pisses me off, because damn, I'm really doing all that for nothing. But I mean, I'd like doing it more, so I'm gonna take it the way that I'm gonna take it the way that I want it, if it's proven to just give me the exact same result. And you could do this, you don't get the height for that. Or I doubt you get the height for that in any world. Because, like, this looks like I have a lot of room, but that's only because of the height. That's only because, like, the giant height difference. That part's also a given. 5, there really is just no cut here, so there's not really a purpose in showing this one. Enoch Forest, dude, I don't. This is a waste of time. This is a waste of time. I'm not even gonna bother. It's just, this saves so much more time if you can land it. Some people do this. That's probably these get the exact same time probably. And 7. This was actually made a lot easier in a recent update for whatever reason, where you can just jump across here and then, yeah, hey, I win. But instead, now you can just turn around, jump on the gate, and then you're in. 8, I used to try to do something like this. That is just slower and a lot riskier. So now I just climb up. You can just climb up here. It's and 9. I used to just run up this whole mountain and then pray that I could get the skip at, like, where? Pray that I could get the skip at, like, here. You just jump up the rocks, and then, wow, that's the end of the level. But this is just infinitely faster. And then 10, instead of just jumping across here, the clouds have collision, contrary to popular belief. So you can just jump on this, and then it is okay. Well, that's if I can stop holding down spacebar. and I stop dying immediately. So there's this, and then ideally you can get the jump from up there to down here without falling. I'm just trash. And then here you see this you see this distance. You can just now initially, apparently one of the records included like this little cut here. Like you have to set this up. You have to like climb on top of the crystal or whatever. Like what was this, and then you can just jump straight down to here. That wastes so much time. When you can just go here, jump onto the crystal, and then it's just straight to there. That is not the cut that I take, because that cut sucks and it wastes time, and I don't like it. That might be faster, now that I think about it. But what I usually do is I just come out, I immediately turn to here, and then it's just... I feel like there isn't a lot to explain here, it's kind of just intuition. It's just basic thinking at this point. And then you can try to jump across that, but it is just faster to just climb onto this tree, go onto here, walk over, and then there's that. So 14, I used to run it like this, because I saw that, oh, maybe you can jump up the wall here. And yeah, you can. That also wastes time. Where instead, imagine that, but like a lot smoother. And now level 15. I used to jump across the river and I climb up the tree. That also wastes time because you can just you jump up this, go onto the tree, and then a lot of it is just climb on the tree and then you skip half the level, if not more. Then that one's kind of rough to hit sometimes. It's not fully consistent, but I think it's good enough to just keep going for it in every run. I used to climb up this tree and I jump up onto the castle and jump in, but climbing up on the tree is just infinitely quicker here. And 17, I see people do this, where instead you can just... Okay, well, it's implying you get the jump right. You can just do that, and then 18. I used to take this normally, and then rejoined me, and then just showed me, oh, you can just jump across here. I've been missing this for like a month. I've been running this game for a month before this happened, and then that gets revealed to me. And then 19 is just, you play through the level normally, except you make that one same cut from 18. And then 20, I never actually played through 20 legitimately, because instead of playing through 20, I climb up the statue. I climb up the statue, and then it's here. Now, 21 is... You can do that, but that is just slower. That is ever so slightly slower than the goated strat of... It isn't that... Like, a lot of these cuts aren't that tight, it's just a matter of getting them down. And also, I want to say, for the record, I am like 20% sure that I pioneered that. That I pioneered the cut this. Like, I pioneered this cut specifically. But, I mean, if there's proof against it, then I'll be damned. But you climb up the rock, jump onto the tree, and just play the rest of it normally. 22, it's fairly easy. There's a straight line for most of it. See, now my initial thought was that, oh, wow. Yeah, but other than, like, you take that jump to boost over to here. Like, you take this to go here, which is not possible, let me say. 24. I wonder. I never would have guessed that one to happen. And then 25, there isn't really any cut you can make. It's kind of just a matter of seeing, just getting down into it the quickest, which is just a lot of speedrunning games. Sometimes it just isn't a cut at all, and then it's just it goes straight in. 26, very light. Just timing of the jump is kind of annoying, considering you can't just hold down jump and then immediately go in. But that's whatever for now. 27 hitboxes are still kind of jank. Okay, if I can stop dying. But 21 hitboxes are still 27 hitboxes are still kind of janky, because that is what I pull. That's what I pull, and then the mind is just follow the green crystal. This one isn't that hard. There's something in my tooth. That was rice. And 29. Oh, scary lava. When you can climb up here, get onto the frame. Yeah, in both in both of these there are just 0 cuts, so I'm just gonna skip straight to 32. 32. Climb up the tree, jump onto the road, and just jump back down. Go here. That is slow as hell, let me say. Because why do that when you can just sit on the leaf, go straight back down here, and then 30, 33, 34, 35 are pretty straightforward. 36 is where I should probably be saying something. Okay, 35 just ends up coming with time. You just remember this. Because especially for the fact that it is not that long. See, 36, you might want to just take this normally. No. That is a giant waste of time. And instead, you can jump on the trunks. $37 is also pretty light. It's just it's just that, and that's all you really have to do. So, and 38, Jesus, 38. 38 can be a bear sometimes, especially with like. Okay, so this part's easy. This part gets annoying because sometimes it'll try to push you off of that wall, and then you get pushed down to here, and then the run's dead. So what I do, I just run straight up to it and then immediately jump. Because I don't want to be taking that risk that far into the run. And then 39, 39's really, really self-explanatory. Again, there is no world in which you make the height from there to there. That's just not happening ever. 39, you skip like a good 10th of it, and then you skip another 10th. And then, wow. I've saved so much time. I say at 12 minutes. 40. Oh my god. Okay, I should really be turning the graphics down. I don't care if my HDMI is into my GPU. I need to get these frames. Okay, so here. Actually, that hurts the fact that my computer's trying to go to 120. What if I just go 60? Okay, yeah, it's because I tried forcing it to go 120. Jesus. 40, I used to just run this out normally, and then I take the cut at the end. That will be seen like a minute or two. But here, you can just jump across the wall and you climb up the pipe. That's it. And this is the end cut, where you get onto the pipe, you climb on the boxes, and that's just all it is. 41. No cuts. 42. Should be caught like almost immediately. Now 43. 43 is really mean. Because the idea is you have to go through every single gate correctly to get to that last one. Which is, I mean, that part's really easy. It's just go through the one that hasn't been, go through the color that hasn't been shown yet. It's red, blue, green, purple, orange, white, and that's the end of the level, right? What I found, or what I've discussed, okay, found as in like I saw it, not I made it. And this one's also really annoying to skip. So you do 40, you do the first portal, and you just ignore this entirely, and then you hold down A, and then you pray that you can get into the corner for that, which I will keep doing until I get right for the sake of the video. God damn it. You go to white, and you get into the portal. 44. That's already slow. Just walk out here, take this normally. Now, okay, what many people do is they take this, they use this to get onto here. I don't like that much. What I do is I go here, drop down, let go of the keyboard, and just jump up to here, which I'm relatively sure saves at least a second. 45. You might want to jump up to here. No, you turn around. Because this already saves at least like 5 seconds. So it should not be... This should be like essential. And then here, same thing as 45. Turn around. $47. 47 kind of self... No, it really isn't, honestly, because like you could like run across the rainbow and then there's that. You could also try to go for this skip, which no, you can't. And the cloud jump, you do that. Jump off here. I'm pretty sure climbing up on the tree is completely unnecessary, but I do it just to be safe, and then you can just climb that. 48 on the other hand, horrible. 48's terrible because of my inconsistency with it. That's it, that's all. So, go to the edge of this, jump, you're on the ring, jump on the planet, jump early just so you can roll so you can get the jump back. And then the rest of this is played out like normal. I'm just going to go straight to 49. 49 is a straight line. This shouldn't be too hard to figure out. But in the case that it is, jump over the fence, jump up on this, jump to the other one. If you have balls, you can jump. If you have balls and you think you should be able to make it, you just... Okay, well, you don't die there. But what you do... Do you like my joke? But what you do instead is just jump straight onto that last platform. Right as you get to the edge of it. That's going to be, again, that's the theme for a lot of this. I luckily made it that time. Usually I don't go for that because that's stupid. And another cut that's kind of stupid. And keep in mind, you have to be like at the edge of that, and then you also have to be aiming this general direction the entire time. Because if you're just facing straight, you have to pray that you get the distance to go from there to there. And the next part is a lot rougher for me because I have to line that up and I have to hope that I can get the distance from here to here, if you can even see the mouse in the recording. And then that's it. I'm just going to finish off the run to see if it actually submits anything. It shouldn't, because I use the level selector. But that should just be the entire run. It just comes down to how smoothly you get it and how consistently you can get Lake of Telekinesis. 1823. Oh, that is bad.